Hey folks, so I'm sure you're all feeling the same thing that I'm feeling right now. It's a very tough time for everybody, and I think we're all struggling a bit, and I think we're finding it pretty difficult sometimes. And I think from what I know, when we're going through tough times like this and struggling, as we all are, we tend to be a bit vulnerable. And that can be a bad thing, obviously, because we're not used to that vulnerability, but it can also be a good thing. And that's what I want to talk about a bit today. Um, when you're vulnerable, you're also exposed. It means that our hearts are more open, and we have a larger capacity for loving kindness and allowing loving kindness in our lives and for ourselves and for other people. And that's a good thing. Um, and even more important is, I think, for men right now. Men tend to be more closed up, generally speaking, and not really show their feelings and show their emotions, and certainly find it difficult at times to have an open heart and a loving kindness and a loving approach to life and to others on a consistent basis. That vulnerability scares men. We're raised, I think, in our DNA almost, generations and generations of being told that men are strong and don't show their emotions. And I think in times like this, it becomes very confusing for a lot of men and women too. I think that there's a lot of women that struggle with this as well. I think it's not just men, but I think men certainly more than women. At least that's what I've found. Anyway, it's my own personal opinion. So I think that, for me in my life, I've struggled with this concept for quite a long time, and it's taken me 58 years to get to where I am today, where I feel that while I'm not perfect, I definitely embrace and on a daily basis manifest for myself a loving kindness, an open-heartedness that I hope that I can continue to share, and my family and friends and loved ones and employees and coworkers can benefit from that. And obviously I benefit from that significantly. So I want to talk a little bit more about how we can take advantage of this vulnerability in our lives today and come out of this with something really special that hopefully we can continue to perpetuate throughout the rest of our lives. When you have something as global as this, and the impact is so significant for us individually, it really is an opportunity to imprint something in our lives that I think we can all benefit from moving forward, especially for the men out there to take advantage of this. My evolution has been a struggle getting to where I am today, and it's been years and years of a back and forth kind of fight between my own kind of DNA and what I've been programmed for my whole life early on to think that I need to be this strong, non-emotional, pragmatic man who is strong and is the foundation of the family, right? And unfortunately, what that causes is a lot of internal conflict, right? Because you're stuffing these feelings that are natural to have. We're all human beings, man, women. It doesn't matter. We all have the same emotions, and we all feel the same feelings. And I think for me, it's been a lot of work, honestly, and a lot of introspection and a lot of effort in continuing to try and have an open-hearted, loving kindness approach to life and to people, to individuals, especially really especially to the people that I feel I have more grievances against and resentments against. The effort obviously is even tenfold there, right? But I've gained so much more as a result of letting those grievances go and having that open-hearted approach to life. And one of the things I learned a long time ago, not too long ago, but there's a book I read called Radical Compassion by Tara Brach, and she talks about this concept of RAIN, an acronym, and how you can use this to help ease your way into and through these feelings and emotions and resentments and grievances and fear and anxiety that we're all feeling today. So the first one are being recognized. Really simple, right? It's not so simple. It's really taking a look at, okay, I've got this feeling, I'm feeling something here, or I'm doing something here, or recognizing, being mindful of what you're feeling at the time, and whether that issue is with a loved one, or a coworker, or your daughter, or your son, your parents, or the guy in front of you on the freeway. Although these days there's nobody in front of you on the freeway, but recognizing it, being mindful of it, rather than letting it be almost a subconscious thing that turns into 12,000 other things. And so that recognition of the issue or the feeling that you're having at the time. The R, right? And the A is kind of allowing it to happen. The issue or the feeling, letting it resonate, feeling it, not stuffing it, almost, having like a physical, attribute to it, right? But just allowing it to happen, not stuffing it. Really simple, yet very difficult to do. And then the I is for investigate, which is, I think, a little more simple for some people that are more pragmatic, that are more scientific, right? You're investigating where, I call it the 5 W's, right? Where, what, why, who, and when. Where are these feelings coming from? Where is this emotion coming from? Having a deeper attention to what you're feeling and what's happening inside of you. And here you really bring in kind of your body. Are you feeling it in your stomach, or in your chest, or do you feel like your head is going to explode, right? Or your eyes are going to pop out of your head, or the veins in your neck are going to, explode. What are you feeling physically? And really becoming aware of this and really getting a deep awareness of what you're feeling and what you're going through. Feeling it, truly feeling it, right? That's the investigative part of this. And then obviously the N is for nurture. And that part is crucial because it's when you really turn to yourself and you nurture yourself and you nurture the people that you're feeling your feelings towards, and you really start to take it apart a bit, and de-escalate it, which is important. Most of the time our feelings, you've heard a statement that I've heard for many years since I got sober, feelings aren't facts, and they're not. And they tend to exaggerate any given situation. And so when we nurture ourselves, we're nurturing that part of it as well. And forgiving ourselves for feeling the way we're feeling, and forgiving the other people for doing what we feel they've done to get ourselves to where we are today, and understanding that they haven't done it to us. That they're as human as we are, and they're prone to making mistakes just like we are. And the nurture part of it is crucial because that's the part where you really learn to let it go. You let these grievances go. And that's the part where you're really nurturing yourself more than you're nurturing the other person. Because resentments will kill you. both physically and emotionally and spiritually. They're useless. They cause no one but yourself grief. And we hold on to them like they're comforting blankets in a cold night. And I think it's because we've always held on to them most of our lives. And letting them go, we feel is kind of letting someone getting away with something. And it's not, because we don't really judge. We're not the judge, jury, and executioner here. We're just a recipient of a feeling and an emotion. And that's born out of a relationship with another person. So letting those grievances go is crucial, and it's part of the nurture process. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's important that we take the opportunity today to really understand what's going on in our lives and how much things have changed. It's not just not being able to go to the store without a mask on our face, or not being able to see the people that we love on a daily basis. It's really having some more deeper impact on all of us. And the more aware you are, the more mindful you are of what's happening, the better you'll be able to grow and work on yourselves and come out of this better than you went into it. So think about it. Think about what you're feeling today, and feel free to share as well what is happening in your life. It's really important that you do. I wish you all the best, and be well, and be healthy, and God bless. And thanks.